Take a deep breath. Really take a moment. If you're here right now, chances are you're grappling with one of the most painful emotions a man can experience, losing someone you deeply care about. Maybe it was sudden, or maybe it was a slow drift that left you confused, hurt, and questioning what went wrong. But today I'm going to walk you through how to reclaim that connection, not by pleading, chasing, or sacrificing your dignity, but by shifting your mindset, reclaiming your personal power, and becoming a man who doesn't just attract love, but commands it. This isn't just about mending a relationship. This is about rebuilding you. So believe me when I say, this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something far more powerful. Let's dive in. 1. Vulnerability versus neediness. One of the most common traps men fall into when they feel a woman slipping away is confusing vulnerability with neediness. They start over-communicating. Text after text, call after call, apologies on repeat. But here's the truth. Vulnerability is expressing your truth calmly and with strength. Saying something like, I miss you, or I still care, from a place of clarity. Neediness, on the other hand, is when that expression becomes an obsession. It's when you start chasing, pressuring, and trying to force a reaction. And pressure, it always pushes people away. Ask yourself honestly, if you were her, would you want someone desperately clinging to you? Or would you feel drawn to someone who's centered, grounded, and secure in himself? That second man, that's who you need to become. Speak your truth, but do it from a place of power, not lack. 2. Boundaries in human nature. Let's talk about control and why trying to control the situation will only backfire. Control is an illusion, but boundaries are real, and they're everything. If you're constantly available, always doing favors, always adjusting your world to revolve around her, you're giving away your power. Not because kindness is weakness, but because self-neglect never leads to respect. True attraction is built on mutual recognition of value. And when you abandon your own boundaries to please her, you're signaling that your needs are secondary, and no one is drawn to that. But the moment you say, this is what I need, this is where I stand, I'm not going to compromise who I am, that's when everything changes. Boundaries don't make you distant. They make you respected. And respect is the root of lasting attraction. 3. Scarcity versus abundance mindset. Here's the harsh truth. When you're operating from a scarcity mindset, you are already losing. If you're thinking, I need her, or I can't live without her, you're creating a narrative where she holds all the value and you hold none. That's the mindset that kills attraction. But flip the script. Adopt an abundance mindset. That means knowing your worth, believing that if she walks away, you'll still thrive. Not because you didn't care, but because you care about yourself just as much. Attraction flows from confidence, not dependence. And when you stop clinging to what's slipping away and start focusing on the limitless opportunities ahead, you become magnetic. Remember, she's not the prize, you both are. 4. Obsessive thinking and how to stop it. Let's address the loop playing in your head, the replay of texts, moments, and missteps. You can't stop thinking about her. Every minute she's there. And you're asking yourself over and over, what went wrong? But the truth, you're not addicted to her. You're addicted to the idea of her, the fantasy version your mind created. And obsessive thinking won't bring clarity. It brings confusion, paralysis, self-doubt. So here's the antidote. Stop asking why it ended and start asking what's next. Redirect your mental energy. Reclaim it. Pour it into new habits, new goals, new passions. Do things for you. This isn't about distracting yourself. This is about evolving. 5. Rebuild yourself, reclaim control. If there's one truth you take away today, let it be this. Getting her back doesn't start with her, it starts with you. The strongest way to rekindle attraction is not by reaching out, it's by rising up. Rebuild your mindset, rebuild your body, rebuild your purpose. Not to impress her, not to get a reaction, but to remember who you are. Get back in the gym, dive into your work, reconnect with your brothers. Pursue that goal you've been putting off. This isn't about pretending to be busy. This is about being someone who's truly fulfilled, with or without her. Because once you do that, she'll feel the shift. And whether she comes back or not, you've already won. Let's wrap this up. Yes, you can get her back, but only by becoming a man who doesn't need her back. Do the work. Reflect deeply. Rise with discipline. Because when you step into your highest self, everything changes. Not just in your relationships, but in your entire life. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing both her and, more importantly, yourself that you have something powerful to offer. So whatever happens, keep evolving, keep growing, and never settle for less than what you truly deserve.